It has been a very eventful first term, to say the least. Hi friends, it's Zara and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's not a vlog, it's an informative video. I know, but it's good for any future nursing students who will be coming to my school. So this is information that you may want to know. I think this is going to be a series, so welcome to what to expect in term 1. The classes that you will be taking in term 1 is critical thinking, nutrition, pathophysiology, pharmacology / med dose, and fundamentals. Before we get started on what to expect from each class, I will say if you are in the Facebook groups, perfect. You should be in them. They're very informative. There's so much information and updates that you can get about what's going on with the school. It's just great to connect with people that know exactly what you're going through because not everyone will. Also, if you are considering WGU and you have not committed yet, I strongly recommend completing your prereqs on Sophia Learning or study.com. I don't know what you guys prefer. I did Sophia Learning for a few classes. Most of my prerequisites were already completed prior to coming to the school because I went to a community college, but Sophia Learning has everything that WGU is expecting from us, and if you need to get your work done online, that's the perfect way. Coming in strong, we have pharmacology and med dose. If you can master dimensional analysis now, you won't struggle later. As for learning your medications for pharmacology itself, you're not expected to learn everything. Not every nurse knows all the medications, especially not someone in school who's going through the motions. But you should have a solid foundation, which is why I will link all of the pharmacology content that I have created with Gizmo AI down below, and it's free. And that should give you a solid foundation. Those will incorporate how to identify certain medications, what classes they belong to. I'm still building up to it. I finished the class, but I'm still adding to that collection because you should always know pharmacology. And I'm also doing the suffixes. If you know a suffix of a medication, you know exactly what it is immediately. If you've never heard of a medication, but you know what it ends with, that can give you a good rough estimate of what it's for. And when in doubt, just ask someone. Critical thinking, that was actually the first class that I took. Not much to say about it. It wasn't hard. I just read through, took a few notes, and I think within like 2 weeks I was ready to take my final exam. It was not a hard class. Some of the terms were a little strange, but I caught on relatively quickly. As for all the other content within the class, it seems like common sense. I didn't struggle with that class. Next, we have nutrition. It was not a cakewalk. I will say make sure to watch a bunch of Level Up RN videos because that will help you, because she helped me. I passed my final exam because I focused in on specific diets, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. Level Up RN actually goes in depth with certain ones, but if you learn special diets according to a patient's condition, those things will give you a pretty good solid foundation of what you would be expecting on the final exam. The class took a while to complete because there was just so much content, but I enjoyed it. And I really do appreciate nutrition because it has helped me eat better. Saturated fats, trans fats, whole new world, mind blown. I'm very careful about what I'm eating now, so thank you, nutrition. Next, we have pathophysiology. A ton of people in our Facebook group has already taken pathophysiology with study.com. I don't know what that's like because I have not taken patho with them. I took patho with WGU, and let me tell you, it was not fun. So the class was hard, and if you don't study, you won't get it. Sorry. There's just no way around it. You have to know your stuff. I was an EMT, so I'm used to medical emergencies or traumas. So it was like a whole new world for me having to open up and learn about these different diseases that I have never heard of or I don't know much about. When you compare and contrast certain diseases, for example, Cushing's disease and Addison's disease, that's all I need to say. It was so rough that I had to bring my tablet with me to the gym, and I was just doing full-blown practice questions on the treadmill for like an hour straight, just going through questions over and over and over, because that's what it really takes for you to pass patho. Like every nursing student can tell you that class is rough. It's not meant to be easy, but you will get through it. Next, we have fundamentals. It was boring. It's just something that we all have to get through, honestly. Here's why I hated the class. My instructor made us complete 40 plus, so it's like probably 40 EAQs, and they all had to be proficient level, which requires you to take each quiz 3 times, 40 to 90 questions for 1 chapter, which means you have to do that 40 times. That was rough, and I'm glad it was the last class that I took. In the end, I had about 2.5 weeks before term 2 starts. Now I don't, because I have 11 days left, but I don't have any work to do. So all I'm doing is renewing my CPR, getting all my immunizations situated. So in my upcoming term, I will have to do patient assessment. I'm not worried about it too much because I am familiar with patient assessment. I'm gonna have to tweak it according to what we learn as a nurse. But let me show you. This is what got me through EMT school. This is my head to toe assessment. As you can see, all of the acronyms. And yeah, these are head to toe assessments according to if it is a medical call or a trauma call. Very different. Close the door.
Alright, bro.
I hope this gosh. I hope this answers any of the questions that you guys may possibly have about what to expect for your term 1. If you do have any additional questions, just ask me down below and I answer back pretty quickly, so you don't have to worry about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that bell down below so you get notified every single time I upload. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in another video. Good night.